Hey guys, it's Laura, it's Saturday, and I just finished watching the Doctor Who episode, and I'm doing this like as my emotional relief before I start studying for my test that I have tomorrow, because that was so severely not okay on so many levels, and I kind of started crying, and my roommate came over and gave me a hug, and I just kept like crying because the episode wasn't over yet, and then it just got worse. It was so sad. It's the last of the pawns. I'm just gonna keep crying over this. It was so sad. But I have things to talk to you guys about today. I've been making a list all week of all the things that I should talk to you guys about. Something that will make Bethany and Chelsea and London really happy is that I started watching Once Upon a Time last night because my roommate was like, you should watch a show that I watch so that way we can have roommate bonding time. So I started watching Once Upon a Time, and it's really good. I like it. I was telling you guys last week that I had to do a really big team presentation on Wednesday, and it went really, really well. Like, I thought we all did really good jobs. I thought I did a really good job, which is always nice when I do a good job. Except there was one minor little hiccup, which was that it was my job to introduce everybody on our team. Like, I was supposed to do the introduction and be like, this is what we're going to talk about, and then I was supposed to go through and introduce everybody on the team. And I was like, well, I'm Laura, and we have Patrick and Andy, and I look at one of the guys on my team, and I completely blanked on his name. Like, I've spent, like, 5 hours with this, like, group of people over the past, like, the 3 days before this presentation, so I know this kid's name, but whenever I was standing up in front of our classroom full of people, I look at him and I just can't remember his name. So I skip over him. I'm like, and we have Matt and we have Jalen, and then I go back to him and I'm looking at him and he goes, Alex. And I'm like, and Alex! And I felt so stupid because I was like, I know his name, but the one time that it actually matters, I forget it, and I felt really dumb. I have a finite test this coming Saturday, not today, but next week, and my finite teacher was like telling us different like things about like this, do this, don't do this, and my test is at 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday, which really sucks. But he said that one time a girl came to hit this test, and it's the midterm, so it's a really big deal, straight from a frat party. It was just like completely wasted. I mean, she'd been up all night, and he was like, yeah, she failed my class. So I think on the list of things that I shouldn't do before going to take my really important finite midterm is probably staying up all night and coming straight from a frat party. But I mean, given that it's me, I think it's a pretty safe bet that that's not something I'm going to do. I'm sure you guys have seen these, but they have these iPod headphones that it's like you have the earbuds and then on the wire you have a little microphone. And I keep seeing people walking to class, like just talking. They're not talking to anyone around them, and they don't have their phone held up to their ear. And I'm always like looking at them like they're crazy for a couple seconds, and then I realize that they have these headphones in and they're just talking into the microphone. And I'm like, how lazy are you that you can't just hold your phone to your ear? You look crazy. Like, you look like you're walking along the sidewalk talking to yourself. It's not that hard to hold your phone to your ear and not look like a crazy person. I mean, really. Yesterday I went shopping with my roommate and one of our neighbors. We went to Target and I bought this sweater. And I also bought this raincoat, which I'm probably going to have to go back and exchange for a larger size because it's a bit small. I don't know, it's pretty. It's got birds on it. See? There's a little birdie. I'm not so sad about the fact that I have to go back and exchange it. I'm sad about the fact that going back and exchanging it means getting on a bus and going to the mall and then walking to Target and then exchanging it, which it's not that much effort, and then getting back on a bus and coming back here. So going and exchanging this coat for a bigger size will probably result in like an hour-and-a-half trip, which is one of the curses of being in college, is just that everything takes so long. So this has been my life this week. I will see you guys next week.